In 2025, India was gearing up for one of the most transformative reforms in its capital market history. SEBI's proposal to introduce T+0 settlement, a shift so significant it would redefine how our markets operate, how trades flow, and how swiftly investors see their transactions materialize. It was a vision to put India at the forefront of the global market innovation. With its same day settlement, something even the most advanced markets in the world haven't achieved yet. Today, when we buy or sell a stock, the transaction is reflected immediately, but the actual transfer of funds and shares happens the next day. This is the T+1 system we currently follow. T+0, however, promises something far more ambitious, completing the entire transaction on the same day, no waiting and no overnight risk, something no other country in the world has been able to achieve yet. USA, UK, EU, China all follow the T+1 settlement. SEBI began introducing this in phases, starting with a limited number of stocks, with the broader rollout originally expected by 2025. But the transition has proven way more complex than anticipated. Brokers and market infrastructure institutions require significant technological upgrades to process trades in real time. These upgrades are expensive, and naturally, the added costs would eventually be passed on to investors, perhaps through higher transaction fees. Most Indian investors are long term participants. They do not necessarily need same day settlements and may not be inclined to pay extra for them. As a result, trading volumes under the T+0 have remained very low, and when volumes are low, brokers are understandably hesitant to invest heavily in upgrading the systems. For foreign investors, same day settlement requires funds to be pre positioned well in advance across time zones, currencies, and regulatory systems. Compressing all of that into a few hours is extremely difficult and could reduce their participation in the Indian market, something we cannot afford. So, where does that leave T+0? Well, we can say it's not completely abandoned but evolving. SEBI has put a pause on its timeline to reassess and gather data so as to ensure that when T+0 does become the norm, it strengthens the market rather than straining it.